Good morning. It's Thursday. It's my favorite day. I like every day, but it's Thursday. Today during meditation, and even when I woke up, the first video I saw was random because it was Denzel Washington. I'm I didn't know he was a motivational speaker. That's one thing. So I started listening, and the fact that he's literally talking to me like he's my dad, about self-worth and self-love and laying out boundaries and valuing yourself. There was something I wrote down that he said, two things. He said boundaries are guidelines. They're not walls. Okay. And there's a quote, affirmation that I wrote from what he was saying. I am the validation I have been seeking all along. So I don't know who needs to hear that. I don't know who needs to lay out boundaries. I do. And it's crazy how people perceive boundaries. I'm not going to get too deep in it because I want to actually make a video on boundaries. But people perceive boundaries as a negative thing, but really it's the foundation for you laying out your self-respect, your self-worth, your self-love, and laying out that roadmap for people to treat you, and then for you to align with those that meet your values. So really you can't even lay out boundaries unless you know who you are, unless you know what you want and need, unless you know your values. And laying out boundaries with yourself, not just others, which was deep to me. Cause I was damn, that's where we get into the state of allowing, which is when you lose your power, not maintaining those boundaries with yourself, I think addressing boundaries with yourself before other people is important, because technically, if you have the boundaries for yourself, you can only align with that, right? Let's get right into it. Let's see what the vibes are. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, whoever you call on for this message, giving us clarity, peace of mind, and guidance and wisdom from within. I'm reading this message for all of us. It's not really like a specific sign or a person, or if you come across this video, then this was meant for you. Don't try to make it yours though. But I really don't, Spirit doesn't really give me messages that involve ego. Usually, majority of the time, my readings are with your highest self. So, whatever that message is. But boundaries is the word of the day. I even did this morning. I self-reflected and thought about boundaries I needed to establish for myself. There's still more that I could write, but it was a pretty long freaking list. And it wasn't just the no's, it's the yeses too. And then I was I'm going to just rewrite my values out and rewrite my needs and my wants, because I was looking at that want list what? Well, that's why ain't nothing working out for you, Lex, because you don't even, what is this? How you got more needs than wants? Let's just make it, it should be equal. I feel yeah, I don't think you should have more needs than wants, or vice versa. Okay. All right, Spirit, what's the vibes for whoever this message is for and myself? Accept the gifts from the universe. That's a 6. So I don't really see it as, it could be money, it could be blessings, in terms of your finances, but I see it as fruits of your labor, the work that you put into yourself, into grounding and into growing, becoming into harmony and one with yourself, is you accepting the gifts of the universe. You are the gift. We are the gift. The unpacking boxes video I'm gonna do later, Like unpacking the gifts. See what's inside of you and accept that shit. I see this as accepting yourself. It's not personal. Not taking things personal. Not being responsible for your actions. I'm gonna say being responsible for our actions and allowing others to be responsible for their own. Not taking what others are doing personally, even what they're saying personally, because it has nothing to do with you. And I also see, because it's a shield and a sword, I see that as laying out boundaries as well. It's a guideline, not a wall. Clear the path. That's a 2. Find balance in your life. What things do you need to let go of, and what things do you need to do more of? What are you holding on to? And I honestly feel like it's like clear the path so that you can receive the things that you're needing, which is more so going back to this first card, accepting the gifts. It's like clearing that guilt, that shame, that blame, so you can turn that light back on. Find that balance within you. And I see these all sacral chakras, like the sacral chakra. This is the throat chakra, root chakra, solar plexus, heart. I don't know what that one is. I don't think that is one. Even the chakra cleansing. Time for crayons, which is another 6. Something that is needing to be created. Maybe even clearing the path and getting this energy out by being in a state of creation. Clear the past, as I'm saying, clear the path, which is a 9. So cycles. What have you learned from this cycle? We're about to step into the year of the 9. So letting go of things that no longer serve us, like forgiving yourself of things that have happened in the past. And the best way to forgive yourself is to really know yourself, to become aware and accountable of the things that you've done, and realize that mistakes, we need them to get closer to ourselves. It's not a time to criticize yourself. It's a time to accept yourself. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Be here and be now. Stop being so much in time. It's keeping chains on you. It's time to break free. Remain open in your heart. Get out of your mind. Damn. Play. Be flexible. Get a new story. Back to basics. You have the ability to change whatever you want to change. You can wake up today and say, I'm not going to do this anymore. And it's a daily commitment, right? What did he say? Today, I wrote it down. Yeah, the daily commitment is to reflect, care, and invest in ourselves. So get a new story, let go, and that landed right underneath it's not personal and clear the past. So I really feel like something from the past that you really are allowing to weigh heavy on you, like you're taking the blame for everything. Like you're looking at what you could have did, should have did better. And you're allowing it to hold you back from this new version of yourself. But it's time for you to blossom into who you want to become. Remain rooted and secured in who you are. Be flexible. Don't allow life to keep you stagnant. Keep going. Don't take life so serious. I see a lot of twos in here. So really about balance. A lot of 4s, finding security within yourself. So That's eating the right foods, drinking water, taking care of yourself, working out, stretching, taking baths, whatever you need to make you feel happy. It's about taking time out for yourself, creating this relationship with yourself, knowing what you value. So yeah, I was right, because this morning that's what spirit led me to, is boundaries, values, self-loving, self-respecting, letting go of the fear of rejection, letting go of the fear of or seeking validation outside of yourself. Meet spirit halfway, because this is the 6, 6, and the 4. So really, really getting into harmony with who you are, accepting all the gifts that really the universe has blessed you with within yourself. Something about creating, but also remaining adaptable and flexible with life, being in the flow, letting go of control. I wrote something down today again about control. What did I write? Oh, control. What is it? Control. Ooh, sometimes I'll be writing, y'all. And I'm like, what? Control narrows your perspective. Control narrows your perspective. So if you're trying to control things in your life or trying to control people, like, you start perceiving things in a whole different way. It's really like you becoming an illusion, because you start fearing. It's like you can't move forward until you let go of this guilt and shame and blame from the past. It's time to move on. I don't know from what, but it's time to get a new story. It's time to get back to yourself. It's time to feed your spirit. Cloak yourself in light. Yesterday I did a reading, and it was really talking about somebody getting back in the gym. I'm getting the same vibe. Someone needs to take care of their body. Like, stop eating them foods, man, that you're not supposed to be eating. Like, emotional eating is real. Like, if you're in a low state or an emotional state, you will literally eat sweets all damn day. I do it. I ate a whole when I had a breakup, that was last month. I ate a whole chocolate cake to myself. I made the cake, and then I ate the cake. The whole thing, like, in 2 days. And it was a bundt cake, okay? It's really no small cake. That's why I'm picking up a little weight. I'm a little, round, and I like it, though. I was a little skinny. Okay. I feel like they want affirmations, too. We're going to do some affirmations, too. And we're going to do, I want to do, do I want to do these? I do want to do these. Okay. I don't know who you need to lay out boundaries with in your life. Maybe it's yourself. Maybe it's somebody you've been dealing with, someone you're not dealing with no more. Or maybe I'm learning that what I did was I knew my boundary. I laid it out, okay? I laid it out 2 years ago with him. And then I still chose to go against myself. Like, I knew what I valued and what I wanted. And what he was spitting at me was not what I wanted. Do you hear me? I didn't want none of that. I even told him, I said, that's not for me. That's not healthy for me. I don't involve myself with people that do that. Like, I'm not judging you, but your values seem to be different than mine. That's all that I said to him. I was like, it seems like we value different things when it comes to partnership and unions. Because I'm a one man girl. And I could be a multiple man woman. I could. I just don't want to be. But if I wanted to be, and you were out there doing your thing with multiple women, I would see that it should be fair. I just don't want a whole bunch of penises inside of me. I really don't. I don't. 2 is enough. You know, I don't know how girls do it, but I can't. When I'm with someone, I'm with someone, because a relationship requires work within yourself, and then it's a two-way street. You know, so if I'm constantly working with you and on me, I don't have time to be establishing others. So I need someone to see that. Like I don't, and even though we had other values that were similar, the boundary. And even though he talked to me, boundary. Like I don't, and that's what I had to write down today. I will not allow anyone to speak to me in a low, in a negative tone, or speak down on me, talk down on me. I will not allow it anymore. I will not allow my energy to be around those other people. Okay, this is just like yesterday. It's a lot of sacral chakra energy that needs to be healed. So this is telling me that a lot of us either are in toxic relationships or just got out of one, or are still learning from past ones, or holding on to a past one. But 5 is about change, creating that new story. But it's really something about energetic movement, like running, exercising, dancing. I don't know, but it's something about getting it out, like through movement, determination. This is the root chakra, a 3. I feel like that's being determined on becoming aligned with yourself, being determined to remain secure within who you are, being determined on your boundaries, being determined on your values. Because if I'm not mistaken, let me just look, let me just not lie. We're gonna speak truth here. Um, Yep. Root chakra is about being balanced, secure, supported, and centered. Feelings of safety, connecting us to ourselves. So that's your values, that's your standards, that's your needs, that's your wants. So right now, Spirit is saying it's time to stay focused on and determined on making sure that you are secure within who you are, and remaining positive, having a positive outlook on who you are, accepting all the good, the bad. What did he say too? He said, okay, so accepting all and acknowledging your mistakes, but choosing to not allow it to define your worth. So knowing that the things that you do that are defined as mistakes, right or wrong, don't let them define who you are within your center. This is another 2 right here. So really keeping a positive outlook and remaining centered and balanced. This is a lot about being balanced, centered within yourself. Balancing your emotions, going through a healing period as well. Someone need to move though. Like it's like Spirit is really saying like get this energy out through movement, through energetic movement. However that looks to you. Remaining whole and open to receive, trusting your intuition, It's something about working on your sacral chakra, like working. I don't even think it's like really working on it or healing it, but more so operating in that state. So being in the state of your sacral chakra energy, so that it can be dancing, womb healing, yoga, candle magic. You can wear orange, eat fruits that are orange, create poetry, write, journal, listen to music, color. I don't know. But we need to do some chakra healing, because again, we have all the chakras out here again. Keep going. Don't give up on yourself. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Who's Tracy? I don't know why I just heard that name in my head. I don't know my name, Tracy. The more you respect yourself, the more others will, and the better you understand your value. Woo! Don't stress. Do your best. Let's get an affirmation, Spirit. I feel like the message is very similar to yesterday. It's just, yeah, it is. Because I talked about unpacking boxes and surrendering, control. That is in alignment with laying out boundaries and loving yourself. Affirmation, please, Spirit. Listening to your body. My health is my life, the temple of my experience, and the greatest of my blessings. So it's something about somebody really taking care of their body. Pay attention to your health. I don't know if someone's going through some type of health scare, but Spirit is telling you to pay attention to your body, get your body moving. Listen to your body, do what it needs. Stop ignoring it. We got soul's truth. I listen to my soul's simple truths and allow my life to unfold naturally. And the power of self-talk. When my self-talk is kinder, we got 11:11 here as well. When my self-talk is kinder, I am empowered in my capacity to pursue my dreams and believe in myself. So paying attention to your body, being truthful. So speaking from your heart, remaining truthful, and then speaking kindly to ourselves. So being kind and compassionate to ourselves, letting go of that negative self-talk. Like one of my boundaries I wrote out was, I will not criticize myself. Like, I will not talk down on myself. And every time I do, I owe myself 3 compliments and a hug from myself. That's a boundary. I'm guidelining, okay? So pay attention to how you feel, speak your truth, listen to your truth, which is your values, your standards, your wants, your needs. And once you know those things and you start living by those things, you will come into alignment with things that mirror you. And those are positive experiences, because then you're just receiving the love that you give yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. One more affirmation, Spirit. So my health is my life, the temple of my experience, and the greatest of my blessings. I listen to my soul's simple truths and allow my life to unfold naturally. When my self-talk is kinder, I'm empowered in my capacity to pursue my dreams and believe in myself. Which is crazy, because this card Try to come out earlier. Fearless self-love, which is a 2-2 again, which is a 4, which is security within yourself. Whenever I choose to love myself, no matter what the circumstances are surrounding me, I am practicing fearlessness. You are releasing all the fears that you might hold subconsciously or consciously when you choose to love yourself, no matter what. No matter who thinks what thinks what, how things are going. Love yourself. Ooh. Got the High Priestess. Start trusting yourself more and loving yourself more. Trust your own judgments and your own emotions. Trust how you feel. I feel like that's what people be talking about, like, I don't trust no one. It's because you can't. That means you don't trust yourself. Like, anyone who don't trust nobody does not trust themselves. That's a fact. I don't know why that Drake song is in my head again. Good morning. It's like, I don't know are we all going through a breakup right now? Like, someone, don't go drinking or nothing, but like, I don't know. I just keep hearing that song, Take a Shot for Me, in my head. And what's crazy is I just looked down, y'all, and look what the hell. Okay, so that's what I thought. I'm like, I feel like we all going through it just in our own ways, but it's still around boundary setting and like really accepting ourselves, like not being so hard on ourselves. Do you be drinking? Do you drink? Because that's crazy. That's crazy. Did I feel that? Well, yesterday I said that I feel like there's dark energy around that needs to be literally released. Yeah. Because as soon as you started writing on the comments, I literally heard Take a Shot for Me by Drake. And then I see this card that says Take a Shot. But I feel like I'm trying to replay those lyrics in my head. Suffering. So there's a difference between pain and suffering. Pain is just what comes with life, because life is painful. It's just what we have to experience. Perspective, really. But suffering is a choice. That's weird. You can actually, the tongue is powerful. You better say out loud, like, I release anyone and anything that does not serve my highest good. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, it's something about keeping this mask on. It's time to remove the mask. It's time to be our authentic selves. Keeping up these identities to play these roles with people. That is weird. You should light a candle. Do you run a strength card? Your inner wisdom is your strength. Woo. Yeah, you strong as hell. You're able to do multiple things at once. Like it's nothing. Know your skills. Know your worth. Know the things that you bring to the table. Know that you are deserving. It's like this need to seek approval, outside approval and validation from others. So you put this mask on to keep up with these roles and these identities. But I could feel that someone's getting really tired of doing it because it came out flipped. And I feel like it's like really draining you. Spirit is saying tap into your inner wisdom. Be authentically you. Like literally this woman is sitting in the grass with animals naked. Like not with a care in the world. Like be carefree, not careful. Know that you're able to do whatever you put your mind to. Remain flexible and adaptable to the way that life moves. Because it's going to keep spinning these wheels. Yeah, keep going. Believe in yourself. I feel like there's like some type of like unconscious awareness coming into play. Like you're becoming more aware of how you feel and more consciously aware of where you want to go, what you want, what you need. You're tired of wearing this mask. I feel like you can only keep the mask up for so long. Like you can only play the role for so long. Eventually the mask gotta come off, right? And you're relying on your own inner strength, your own wisdom, and your own capabilities to keep going forward. Oh, that's a card that flipped that I did not see. Okay. Yeah. It's time to work towards something that it's like what's the word? That repetition. So keep doing something that calms you. Like that change. This is about I was just saying this in the last spread. So really working towards something that you need to change. Change how you see your work. Change how you approach things so that you remain in a calm state, not in anxiety, not in a state where you're trying to control things or please others. It's about you right now. Give me more on this side of this. I did not even see that. Yeah, working hard towards something, a goal. Body, mind, and spirit. So doing something that involves your body, mind, and spirit. Maybe getting back into something that, focusing on something that, taking care of your physical, emotional, and spiritual needs. Like a repetition of it. Doing it daily. A daily commitment to reflect, to care, and to invest in yourself. It's time to get whatever you're wanting out into the world, whatever you're wanting to create, whatever you're wanting to become. It's time to make that plan, that roadmap. It's time for new cycles. Good. We're avoiding chaos. There's no more conflict. We're letting go of things that no longer serve us. It's time to change how we perceive our pain. Because it's been a lot of stings, a lot of things that have hurt you, but I feel like you really are overcoming it, or your spirit wants you to. Yeah. It's this energetic movement. Something about creating something. I feel like they want you to get all this energy out through creation. Knowing that you are the boss of your life. You run this show. It's not about no one else but you. It's time for a new beginning. It's time for a new story. It's time to get this energy out. It's a lot of root chakra and sacral chakra energy. A lot of energy around being and feeling secure within yourself and trusting how you feel, trusting your emotions. Yep, coming into alignment. I cannot say it again. It's really about aligning our chakras. It's time for chakra healing, meditation, zeroing in into solitude, closing off people that no longer are providing good energy. breaking soul ties. Focus on yourself. Literally, this is the sun of this is like about hypnotizing, narrowing in on something, being focused, determined on your passions, your goals, your blessings, your dreams, your visions, your love. This is all spirit is wanting. I feel like we've been over giving, people pleasing, appeasing to other people's needs rather than our own. It's time to put our needs first right now. It's time to put our dreams first right now. Fuck wearing the mask for everyone else's reality. Be in your own reality. Rely only on your wisdom. It really is a time to focus on yourself. You could be a Cancer. Got a lot of earth signs out here. Ten of Disc. You got community support around you. You got a lot of blessings coming towards you. Someone could be having a baby. Literally having a baby. Five of Cups. It's time to go through the emotions that you're needing to it's time to let go of emotions. Dig through the things that you need to dig through. Unpack things that you've been holding on to. Again, this is literally what Spirit's telling you to do. It's literally time to go deep. Dive deep within yourself, within the emotions that you've been holding on. I'm talking about the heavy emotions. The things that you've been avoiding. It's time to go through them and figure out what you need and what you want, what is accepted and what is not accepted in your life. What you want to feel and what you don't want to feel. Why you feel the way you do and why you don't feel the way you do. It's time to know you. Literally. It's time to shower yourself. It's time to heal yourself. Allow the universe to pour the blessings and bestow blessings upon you. It's time to take a bath, take care of yourself, self-love. A lot of self-love. It's time to self-love. It's time to be open to receive the wishes and dreams that you are wanting. Going through these emotions and diving deep into these deep things that are heavy on you will allow you to be open and remain open for these dreams, these visions, these wishes. Remain open to love yourself. What's this Wheel of Fortune? It's something birthing. And the stars are in alignment with you and whatever you are wanting to create. Whatever you're wanting to bring out and create and do to help build your community or whatever it is. It's something about getting something out into the community, working and collaborating with others, being consistent in a dream that you're wanting, focusing on something that you need to narrow on and focus on some type of dream or goal. It's time to get it out there. I feel like fear is what's holding you back. Your lack of confidence in yourself. But I promise you, like, whatever it is that you're wanting to birth, like, you're going to do that shit. You're going to pop out full flame with it. And it's in alignment with the stars. Like, this is just your birthright. The universe is, like, waiting for you. You got to meet him halfway. I feel like you're tired. There's also what I'm feeling is someone's tired of, like, doing the regular 9 to 5. Like, just, I don't feel like working and keeping up this mask of this, like, I want to do what I want to do. It's like you want to be a leader, you want to be on your own, you're capable of doing it though. It's just you need to focus and narrow in on what you want to do. Do something consistently. Maybe even find a team if you need to. You have support. It's a lot of blessings. We got a lot of major arcanas out here, so something big. And you are the creator, you're the leader about it. I just feel like it's a lot of things holding you back from your past. Like, a lot of emotions from your past, whether it's childhood or whatever. It's guilt, shame, doubt, fear, anxiety, rejection, judgment. It's time to release that negative energy. It's time to start speaking kindly to yourself and praising yourself and seeing how far you come, and then letting yourself know, like, yeah, I'm capable of doing and letting this become what I want it to become. Yeah, remain grounded. I'm trying to tell you, in harmony within yourself. Do healing. It's time to heal yourself. Do some yoga. Go outside. Get a massage. But you want to whatever you're wanting to do involves healing others. Maybe you want to be a masseuse. Maybe you want to be a yoga instructor. Maybe you're a mom. But it's time to break free of that illusion, that fear that you can't dream big, or that you can't have all that you desire. It's time to face reality and run off again with the wisdom of your past on to do new things. It's time for new things. And release the emotions and the things that no longer serve you. It's time to rush off into the new things, letting go of the old things, the things that are weighing you down, drowning you. All right? Yep, it's time to choose love. Love yourself. Love others. Love yourself. Be open to love. Go out into the pool full of emotions to get to where you need to get to yourself. You're choosing yourself over conflict and lust. What's this Priestess of Swords? Priestess of Swords. Yeah. Whatever dreams or wishes, whatever you wanted to create, whatever vision you had, it's been received. The universe received it. It's just time for you to be open to receive it. It's time for you to meet them halfway, like I said. Whatever this dream or vision or goal is, whatever this is, this creation, Spirit is wanting you to focus and narrow in on that. Fuck everything else. The only thing you really need to focus on is your dreams and vision, your goals, and diving deep into the fears that you have. Laying out boundaries, know what you value, know what you want, know what you need, know your standards, so that you can have that foundation. Right? Let's get some advice and then I'm out. I just had a negative thought. I just thought in my head, I do not feel like working. And I just changed that shit quick. I am grateful I have a job. I feel like working. I feel like doing my job. Yeah. I feel like making some money. I do. It's fun. It's all about perspective, right? It's how we choose to see things. How we choose to feel. Where we choose to be. I can't believe I was just really like, that's crazy. Like, not staying on your boundaries. Like, you go against everything you value. And that is, I feel like that hurts worse. Like, that hole you're left with feels worse than like someone breaking your heart. Like, I'd rather someone break my heart than me break my own heart. Any day. I don't want to break my heart. It's too much. I think that's really what Spirit is saying, is focus on this relationship that you need to build with yourself. Make fucking better choices. If you are pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. Oh, I just was literally talking about how I can't believe that I didn't, but I know this is my lesson, is make better choices. Like, when you know what you want and you stand on it, man, like you stand on yourself. Don't go against yourself. I don't care how good it look and how good it smell, how good it tastes. Fuck that. It don't matter where it came from, where it don't matter. We got to get to that state of being carefree. Like, I'm not about that, bruh. Like, if I don't want it, I don't want it. That's what I'm sticking to. If I don't want it, I don't want it. If I don't want to go, I don't want to go. I'm not guilty. I'm not about to feel guilty. I'm not about to allow anybody to make me feel guilty for me not wanting to do something that I don't want to do. If it's not bringing me happiness and peace, okay, and calmness and centeredness, I'm good. Like, that's period. Yeah, make fucking better choices with the way you eat, because you've been eating bacon and chocolate and drinking beer and doing all this stuff to avoid these things. Like, it's not the time to do that. You don't cope with low energy things. That doesn't make sense. Ain't no coping. Cause it's gonna still be there when the beer is gone, and when that chocolate is gone, and when that bacon is gone, it's still in your body. And it's coming out through your pores, and now you stink energetically. Spirit don't even want to help you. They smelling you like, oh. Damn, so I swear, I don't know, whoever you are, including myself, and someone just said in the comments that they're going through some tough shit. You are going through some tough shit, but we all do. And it says it's time to gather your tired ass up and handle it. Make better choices. And these are both orange cards, which is sacral chakra energy again. Values, standards, knowing your worth. Don't talk to anyone and don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone right now. And you know why? That little voice inside of you, listen to that shit. Trust your intuition. Trust the decisions that you're making for yourself. Trust your judgments and trust the way that you feel. That's why it's important to listen to your body, especially when you're around certain people or things or certain environments. Like, start going within your body and seeing how your body feels. And I promise you, that's the guide. Figure shit out on your own. It's no time to rely on other people but yourself. I've been saying that this whole reading. Figure shit out on your own. You don't need nobody but yourself. That's period. Any other advice? Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. I said that as well. Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. You gotta forgive yourself. You gotta forgive others. And you gotta let it go. It's weighing heavy. It's causing you to eat things and do things that aren't even you. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Like, it's time to release control. Control narrows your perspective. You need food in your belly. Start taking care of yourself. Someone might be losing their job. I don't know. Start taking care of yourself. You are loved. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world. So start doing it. Stop whining. Stop whining. Stop drinking to cope. Stop eating sweets to cope. Stop trying to control everything and everyone. It's time to release that shit and let go and focus on yourself. It's time to start making better choices that align with you, so you don't have to keep going through tough shit. Let go of that shame and that regret and that guilt and learn from your mistakes. What's the lesson that you learned from whatever you just went through? There's no reason to reflect and beat yourself up on what you could have did and should have did better. Fuck that. You went through something. You weren't where you are now. And now that you are more aware now, you won't do that shit again. Period. Now move differently. Move differently. It's time to detox. I swear, it's time to stop eating bad. And it's time to unfriend whoever you need to unfriend. Don't believe every shitty thought that you have either. Because thoughts can be sneaky. They can be lying little bastards. It's time to get out of your mind into your heart. Alright? You are talented and fucking amazing, and the world needs your power. So whatever you want to create, whatever you're trying to bring out into this world, it's time. Stop rebelling and drinking. It's not a time to do that. You do you, and stop trying to change people. It doesn't work. It's time to let them go. It's time to move the fuck on. Don't fucking force it either. Allow shit to come to you. Allow shit to come to you, right? So if you're in the vibration and the energy field of what you want, it will come to you. It's time to let go of what no longer serves you, what no longer needs to be around you. It's time to let go of emotions and thought patterns and habits that no longer serve where you're trying to be, who you are. Do you. Stop trying to change other people. That's controlling. You can't change nobody. You can't make nobody see what you see and feel how you feel. You just can't. So who gives a fuck? I feel like this, and I don't like that you did this. So don't do it again, or I have to remove myself. And if someone has a fucking problem with that, like if someone gives you resistance and pushes your boundaries, then that's a sign that you need to move the fuck on. Because my ex, I remember he was like, he even made it very clear, like the fact that I didn't even see this, he was like, can we choose a different word because boundaries is triggering? Like, ding, 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 Lex. This nigga don't even like the word boundaries. Oh my God, he didn't even like the word boundary. He said, you ain't about to tell me, but because some people view boundaries as like, keeping someone out or like, you know, putting a wall up. No, like I said earlier, I don't need to say that shit again. You are loved. I love you. You need a good fucking cry too. It's okay. Go ahead and get that ugly cry on. It's okay. It's gonna feel so much better after. I promise. You're just gonna have laughs to do. It's time to focus on your money. Put the fucking phone down. Time to get that business out there, that creation, whatever you. It's time to make some money. Spirit don't want you talking to nobody but you right now. Don't ask nobody what you need to do, what you should do. Ain't no need for validation. No. Whatever you want to do, say, yep, that's it. Don't go call nobody like, does this sound like a good idea? Like, stop doing that. Whoever, I just heard someone you do that all the time. Stop. You don't need no one to say, yes, it's cool, or yes, it looks good, or yes, that, you know. Do you want to wear it? Do you want to do it? Okay. There's lots of people. My mom, she's a professional. She would be sitting here looking like I'm crazy sitting on YouTube doing tarot readings. What the fuck are you doing? You got shit to do. But I don't give a fuck. We do what we need to do for ourselves, whatever makes us happy, right? Just do what makes you happy. I'm going to get on here later to talk about boundaries and unpacking your boxes, and give some tips and tricks that I've done myself. And then maybe like even do some storytelling because I'm funny. I am though. I'm really funny though. This story will be hilarious. But hopefully my story helps others. You know, I'm not just getting on here to gossip. I'm really about to be vulnerable with y'all. So later I'm gonna post a video or come on here live and do boundaries and unpacking your boxes. So if you wanna see that, be on the lookout for my live because I don't know what time I'll have to do it. We are here and we are now. I'm sending you a lot of healing energy, a lot of love and peace and respect for yourself. Have a beautiful Thursday.